Hello, my Celestial Kings and Queens. This is Mystic Storm here to clear a path to new life with you. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can get more content from me. And if you're already a part of the Celestial Kingdom, hey y'all, we back with another one. Okay, so this is for the energy surrounding the coronavirus. Now, I really didn't want to, when the media first started to notify us on the coronavirus and all that stuff, I really didn't want to do a reading on it. I really didn't pay it no mind. I was just like, this is, the media trying to place fear in us. And yes, they are. But it is a serious pandemic that's going on. And I want to cover this to see the energy that is going on with the coronavirus. What can we look forward to for the days to come after we just heal and move on from this? I will say a couple of things. With this being 2020, this is the universal 4 year. 4 is all about foundation and stability. And in order to have a firm foundation, anything that is not substantial will be destroyed, will be knocked down. So I feel like the coronavirus, this is here to shake some things up, to shake our system up, because a lot of us are working from home. I'm not, but a lot of us are working from home. Some people are out of jobs. Some people are going through a lot of financial hardships at this time. But with darkness always comes light. And within that darkness, we must not be afraid of it. We have to be strong. This is where our faith is tested. We must stand firm in our faith, and we must trust that the universe has something in store for us. If we go out in fear, we're going to buy up all the toilet paper. If we go out in fear, our harvest won't be substantial. Just period. I will say for people that are going through hard times because of this, keep your head up, keep the faith, keep doing things in order for you to gain money, in order for you to gain wealth. The Aries new moon is on Tuesday. I think that's the 24th. So really plant your intentions, because that's the astrology new year. So, but let's dive into it. I want to also, before I start, anybody who has been affected by the coronavirus, any of y'all that have family members affected by the coronavirus, I send out my prayers and love and light for this time. So yeah, let's get into it. So this first card is the Wild Offering, and it says confidence. Confidence, y'all. We have to stand firm and have faith. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego. You make space for something larger to take hold. Please fill me with your confidence, O love. Grant me courage I never knew I had. So this is beautiful. Like, instead of having fear about what's going on, what is coming next, let's have confidence and give our faith to God, give our faith to Spirit, to Source, and let us have this courage and this strength to go forth and do what has to be done in order to have this abundant life that we all want. Okay? As a whole, this is all about making us one, making us united, because we have been separated for so long. The coronavirus started out in China, and yes, a lot of us here in America thought, okay, it's in China, dang, that's horrible, but okay, it should be contained. No, it just spread like wildfire. And when we first had our first case here in America, I think that's when everybody started to be like, oh crap, and started to hoard and be selfish. I'm sorry, yes, to be selfish. Just watching people, I've been so hurt by it, because it's just like we all have to. Yes, you need food. Yes, you need tissue. Not that much tissue, but you need tissue. But there's other people that need it too. So we have to share and have a heart and be compassionate and giving. So yeah, let's let's get into the next card. This is the Soul card. This is like dark and light. I see kind of masculine and feminine here. You see? And you have this nurturing aspect in the light side. And what... with the light and the dark. With that, I see in the light, she's looking at the dark, but she has confidence in that. She's not fearing the dark. She's not fearing the unknown. She's not fearing what is to come, because she knows that within that darkness, there's healing. Within that darkness, there's healing. Don't be afraid of the darkness. Don't be afraid. Have confidence. Yeah, I want it this way. Have confidence and know that this will pass, and this is going to make us stronger as humans. For real. Like, our systems are corrupt. The way we are living is not that of good structure. So I really feel like after this coronavirus has settled, our lives will be better because of it. It really will. Okay, this is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. Yes. Y'all, what? Resurrection. Resurrection. It says comeback, rebirth, renewal. This is a definite tower death type moment for us in 2020. And within death, there's transformation, there's rebirth, there's renewal. So a lot of people, I know my biblical people, they're like, oh, Jesus is going to return, and these are the times that the Bible is talking about. And yes, like, I've seen the scriptures. Yeah, it definitely plays out that way. But this is a time for us to reshape our world, rebuild our world. And with that being said, again, this is playing off of the universal 4-year, and the number here is 32, which equals to 5. There is change. When we lay that foundation, things are going to change. Things are going to be in a transformative state for us to live a better life. So, and then look at that. It's like one world here, and then like this enlightenment over here. That's so beautiful. And we are in the age of Aquarius. So I really do feel like this is prepping us for this like humanity type world, this world that we don't have to conform to what society has for us to say. I do see a rainbow going here. It's just being you, expressing who you are. It doesn't matter what religion, what sex, and that's one thing about the coronavirus too. It doesn't it doesn't go off of race. It doesn't go off of sex. It doesn't go off of gender is sex, race, religion, sex. It doesn't have anything. If you have it, you have it. So that's beautiful. The world is going to change for the better after this. Okay, now we're getting into the good tarot. I'm just going to lay them out as they come. So I have 6 of air. I guess I'll show you. 6 of air. The world. The world. And I'll do one more. The Fool in reverse. So 6 of air. 6s are all about not transformation, harmony. There's going to be harmony in the world. This is our perspective on how we see the world is going to take new heights, and we are going to see the world change for the better. Definitely. Like, there is definitely transition going here. Like, the boat is flying, y'all. Y'all see that? So just with the world, it's just, we have to change the way we see each other, change the way we're dealing with finances, change the way how we're dealing with the system. It's just so funny to me that though we're having this crisis, people can have extensions on their evictions. They can have extensions on things that, oh, I didn't know we could do that. Or they're putting holds on our student loans. The president is trying to give everyone $1,000. Like, wow, interesting. So we have the power to do all this, but why hasn't this happened before? The world is definitely going to change. We just need to have confidence in that. Now, the Fool in reverse is, I really feel like collectively we don't see the light. I know I've seen a lot of memes like, can we just throw 2020 away? Or this is not how I envision 2020. I can't think of all the memes, but a lot of people are feeling defeated and don't want to take this leap into this new life, this rebirth of our world. And we need to all work towards having this new beginning. I know a lot of people, are quarantined and working from home. This is a prime time, especially for creators. Use this time to push out your project. Use this time to come up with new ideas and new things. Just don't sit there. If you are defeated, you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to have this fresh start, and you'll just literally just stay in this constant stagnant state, and you don't want that at all. We have Ace of Earth, we have 2 of Air, and then 8 of Water. So 8 of Earth reverse, I really feel like during these next couple of months, it's going to be a rough financial start for a lot of us. But we have to change our perspective on how we view money, how we see money, if I can grab this card, how we view money, how we view material things, because there's light at the end of the tunnel. For real. So with this Ace of Earth, yeah, you have to rely on faith. You have to see the vision and know that whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You can do it. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be rough. But in time, once you work towards it and work on it, it will be substantial. It will be something that you can look back on and be like, wow, I had a lot of strength to get through this. I can't believe I came from not having anything to having $1 million, or having buying a home, or just being more wealthy spiritually, mentally, physically. So good. And then we have 2 of air. This is the world gaining balance here. Gaining balance. In order to have balance, we have to have destruction. That tower moment I was talking about. So yes, these are dark times, but the dark times are here in order to restructure, rebalance us. So don't take, everything isn't all good, everything isn't all bad. So if you change perspective and think about it, instead of going into a state of fear, have confidence, you'll be able to go through this rebirth and this renewal and change your mindset on how you view different trials that you have to go through in order to manifest what you want. Okay? And then we have 8 of water reverse. Again, that's some of us, we don't feel like we can get through it or move on from this, move past this. We want to stay stagnant. We want to stay put in this old world, but we have to get ready for this resurrection, because it's coming. It's coming, and don't fight it, because this change is coming for the better. This change is coming for the better. Now, next we're going to get into the Rider-Waite. We got 5 of Swords reverse, 3 of Cups, okay, and then the Tower in reverse. Okay, so let's work backwards. The Tower in reverse. We've been talking about the Tower, right? This is, we're delaying this downfall. We're delaying this destruction. A lot of us are trying our hardest to, of course, not get coronavirus. Of course, like, trying to stay as healthy as possible. But I really do see this as, wow. I never noticed that this crown was here. You see this? And one thing that I have learned is a translation for corona is crown. It's crown because I believe the virus, it looks like it's wearing a crown or something like that. So that's why they named it the coronavirus. And this virus is really working with us spiritually. It's testing our faith, right? It's testing our faith. And with this, I feel like some of us, we don't have faith in what's to come. And we don't have faith in 2020 or this decade. And that's really going to hurt us or hinder a lot of us going forward. It's either you want to wake up or stay put and stay stagnant and go through the same cycles you have been going through since you've been on this earth. All your past lives, you still ain't learned your lesson yet. Still haven't learned. But hopefully, most people that are watching this video, I don't really feel like, I feel like you've already kind of have your spiritual awakening. And if you might have some doubts, hopefully this is helping you to know that, yes, have faith and trust in spirit and everything will be okay. But I feel like collectively, a lot of us aren't awakened. But hopefully that with this coronavirus, it does change the perspective of the world. And when this new birth or renewal of what our lives are supposed to be, or having a more enlightened state, that people will come to know who they are and how our world before Corona was not beneficial to us, and then the world after coronavirus can be something that is beautiful, truly beautiful. And what do we have to do in order to work towards that beautiful, fruitful world? Collaborate and work together. Be in balance and be in harmony with yourself, mind, body, spirit, right? But also love each other, work together. We are all one. We are one in spirit. And if we really recognize that, we can do some bad things. When I say bad things, I don't mean like, oh, bad, but like we could just work towards enlightenment, work towards bringing just fruitful abundance everywhere we go. Love, peace, harmony, joy, all that. But yeah, and then Five of Swords reverse. I'm taking this as mentally we need to change our perspective on material things, and that we are there's no competition, there's no need for competition, um, for a lot of things that we have had competition with, especially with social media. We always try to one up somebody or trying to be better than the next person, when in actuality, there's no competition. You have to be you. Be you. And if you have the confidence to be you, you will be able to prosper, because no one can do it like you. So that's beautiful. I'm thinking I should pull maybe like one more card. One more card. Yeah. We'll get into the Black Moon astrology as our like bonus card. Let's see. Are you ready for this rebirth, this transformation that's happening in our world? It's definitely a new world coming. Let the tower fall. Yes, there's chaos. Yes, there's dark times, but have confidence that healing is coming. Have confidence that this structure is going to be beneficial and foundational. Void of course moon. Missing. Interesting. Find what's missing in your life. Work on what's missing in your life. What things are you filling voids for that are empty? For a lot of us, we're probably missing income because of this pandemic. We're missing happiness, fulfillment. And this is like, for some, it's like you got laid off, and you didn't like your job anyway. Find what is going to make you happy. What is missing that you need to work towards? If you didn't like your job, I hope y'all on Indeed. I hope y'all are. Revise your resume. Do what you have to do so you can get another job by this time. This, I bet if you never had this time off, you probably would still be in the same job that you are in. But it's a blessing in everything. So, and this number here is 52. That's 7. Use your wisdom. Use the guidance from spirit to help you feel what is missing with something substantial. Okay? So if you are missing time with your quality time with your children, and you finally had, they probably getting on your nerves by now, but you had the time that was missed is now being gained. So think about the bright sides for everything. Yes, again, there's dark times that's going on with the world. There's darkness, but be confident. Be confident in the darkness. Trust the unknown and know that there's healing and everything. Okay? So that's what I have. I hope that you all enjoyed this, and I'm glad that I did a coronavirus reading, even though, it's like, but I kind of, numbers are getting higher and higher, and it just puts everything into perspective. Like, what can we do? Like, what is going to become of our world after this coronavirus? And we just need to trust. We really just need to trust, rely on faith, and know that this new world that's coming is going to be abundant. We'll find things that we didn't know that we were missing, and what we have missed all along. Everything will be restored. So this is beautiful, y'all. So if you ever want to dive deeper into any of my readings, or you want your own personal reading, just hit me up at mysticstorm333@gmail.com. Also, I'm on social media, mysticstorm333. I'll be there. I also have a Fiverr account that I just started, so you can also hit me up there. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And then also, yeah. We're clearing paths to this new life, and this new life is going to be abundant, and we just have to be confident in it and work towards it. Don't fight against the energy. Work with the energy and be fluid. Okay? All right, y'all. I pray that you all have a wonderful week, and I pray you all are well. You're taking the precautions you need. Not too fearful, just being aware as always. And I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.